Hi, my name is Simone and I'm the Zen Mommy. And I help people with spiritual awakening and navigating your ascension. And today I'm going to talk about my hair. So you may notice I don't have on the dreadlocks, which were extensions, by the way. And I want to talk about why I decided to take them out and not because a certain event has happened and everybody in all the stores are closed and hair places are non-essential and and beauticians are non-essential. That's not the reason why, but it's a good reason. That isn't the reason why I decided to take out and go natural again. So a few days ago, my head, I've been feeling a heavy weight on my head energy. And I was meditating, and my spirit guide basically had a whole conversation with me about my hair and showed me a lot of things. I remember this day I went to Home Depot on the Saturday, and I had passed by so many people that I came home overloaded. Like, I'm getting headaches. I'm feeling oversensitivity to different people's feelings and energies. And I was just completely out of it and ungrounded. And my hair was feeling heavy. So I was meditating, and my spirit was telling me that my hair was picking up energy. Hair holds energy. And it's absorbing so much energy from all that's going on that I was feeling like a heavy weight, and I was getting a lot of headaches. And she was telling me that my crown chakra, she was showing me visions. My crown chakra was being blocked by this. And then she went even deeper to tell me that the hair that is made out of synthetic, it's not matching my frequency right now because it's made out of chemicals and it's synthetic, and no telling what energies were tied into that hair prior to me getting it, and then the energies that it holds. Then she went to another level with it and was like, well, you're you're using the dreads to disconnect from yourself. And I'm like, what? But I got it. I was getting my hair back to back, and I was disconnecting from who I really was. I, I, I haven't really accepted myself, my natural hair. I haven't really showed love to my natural hair. I haven't even, I used to think that you had to have long hair to be accepted by people or for people to like you. It was just where how I grew up, and I thought that. And now I have a husband who wants me to wear my natural hair. And my guide was just showing me, look, you're the only one that has a problem with this. And I was just like, and I thought about it like, yeah. And then I used the excuse, well, I don't like doing my hair. I just like getting up and going. And that was another way I was disconnecting from myself. Well, now I was affirming being lazy by not taking time to do my hair, to touch my hair, to play with my hair, to embrace my hair, to love my hair, how it is a part of me. No matter how it looks or how it is beautiful. And so, with that being said, I really start to see, oh my God, I really need to take these dreads off. I need to take this hair off. I need to accept myself. I need to stop thinking that everybody's looking at me a different way. Love my natural ability, my natural hair. And the good thing about this whole quarantine, pandemic, whatever, is it's going to force a lot of people not to get their hair done. And see, the thing is, I think this whole situation is raising our frequency. Um, it's going to raise our frequency. The planet energy is frequency is raising. The quarantine, see in Italy, the canals in Venice are now having wells come to it. And now with all the industries shut down, not so much pollution and smog, the planet is healing. The planet is getting prepared for these higher ascension vibrations, these higher frequencies that are going to be here. And now it's our turn to match those frequencies. So maybe during this time period, we won't be able to get our hair done or get certain hair products if it's not from a non-essential store. And it's going to cause us to be more natural. See, if we're transitioning to a higher vibrational planet, if we're ascending to a higher vibration, we also have to match that vibration, is what I learned. Now, I'm not saying that this has to be true for you. You could be fine the way you are. But for me, after being made aware of the energy my extensions was holding, and then it goes all the way back to, the factory that created it, who created it, and I started to think, what if these extensions came from China and they don't have like child labor laws, they make children work? What if people were suffering working on this stuff? What if there were children stuff that me and Dorian had a talk. He said, you know what, we really need to be mindful of what we're supporting when we buy things, And I was just like, right, because like buying that stuff, that means I'm supporting the energy of maybe someone suffering. We were looking at some peacock feathers. I'm really drawn to the peacock. And I think it might be a spirit animal or something. And I was like, I want to get some peacock feathers, right? So I look up, and there's a ton of them on Amazon. And I said, Dorian, these are so beautiful, but I'm mad. How are they getting all these peacock feathers, right? And we're like, well, maybe they fall off. So, but there's a lot. So we Googled, what happened. It turns out that they harvest peacocks, they slaughter them, and they pluck their feathers from a bird. And I said, I don't want that. I don't want that. And that's when it really hit us. Like, we have to be mindful of what we're buying and what we're supporting. And I was just like, if I want a peacock feather, one will come to me. And it just so happens that we have a park in our city with peacocks run through it freely. And I was just like, one day I'm going to find a peacock feather and I'll have my peacock feather. But I'm not going to get it through that way. So I had to be mindful of what I'm supporting. And I have to be mindful of all of my energy. Like, I'm so sensitive to energies. I can get affected so easily. And I really feel like a lot of times I'm learning how to balance and I'm trying to ground more. But I have to start looking at what affects my energy now. Is it my hair? Is it the food I eat? Where did the food come from? Was it packed somewhere else? Is there animal byproduct in it? I remember when I first went vegan, the reason I went vegan is because I felt like something had been holding me back. And I was thinking, what if it's the energy from eating these animals? What if their fear is causing me fear of moving forward and with my YouTube channel and everything? So I became vegan. And I instantly, like after the first week, the first month, I had a lot of that fear energy was gone. The back chatter was gone. And I really saw that I was taking on the energy from what I was consuming. You are what you eat. That's actually literal. And so I started to see that. And then I took a parasite cleanse once. And see, these parasites in our body, they have a consciousness. They're in there and they actually can program our thoughts. Like soon as they're hungry. Parasites, they like to eat carbs and junk food. That's what they want to eat. So they will manifest you feeling hungry. I remember I would drive down the street. I'll be so hungry. And then I would get a picture of a brownie would flash in my head. Or a picture of a cheeseburger would flash in my head. Just like different sweet foods. And I began to learn that that's not my natural desires to want that. That was the parasite within me. They hack into our conscious. They're like the aliens that already exist and we don't even realize they're inside of us. They stick to your body. They basically eat those foods and then they kind of eat you too. They suck your blood and they're hosted on you. So I did a parasite cleanse, right? Instantly with the first week, my mind was so clear. I literally felt my third eye being cleaned out. And I was able to think clearly and straight for myself, and I wasn't desiring junk food anymore. And I started to really see how our energy can be affected so greatly by everything that around us, everything we take part of, everything that we do. And so we're in a time where we're raising our frequency, we're raising our vibration, and the more we raise it, the less we're gonna match some of the things that we were used to doing. And so, with that being said, it's one of the reasons why I've made this decision. And it's not easy because I do not know how to do my hair. I don't like my hair right now, and I shouldn't have said that. And I apologize to myself for that because I just did what I'm not supposed to do. I love my hair and it's beautiful. And even though I don't know how to deal with it yet, I'm going to keep working with it until I learn how to make it look beautiful again. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.